Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the story of a royal TV show disaster that left Prince Edward furious. Can you imagine the scene? A massive production, with members of the royal family competing alongside major celebrities, only for it all to go horribly wrong. And yes, Prince Edward was so upset that he literally stormed out. Stick around because this story just keeps getting juicier. So, let's take it back to 1987. Prince Edward organized a TV show called It's a Royal Knockout, where members of the royal family, including Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, competed in a series of silly challenges alongside famous celebrities like John Travolta, Cliff Richard, and Gary Lineker. Sounds like a guaranteed hit, right? Well, not quite. Actress Toyah Willcox, who was part of the event, later shared her experience in a 2019 Channel 5 documentary. And trust me, it wasn't pretty. According to Toyah, tensions were already high on set, but things escalated after the show ended. Afterward, when Prince Edward went to talk to the press, things took a turn for the worse. He marched into the press tent, clearly upset, and told the journalists, "You guys are staying here." That's right, he didn't want them wandering around the set. And here's where it gets interesting. When Prince Edward asked the journalists what they thought of the show, they responded with nervous laughter. You can imagine the awkwardness. Nobody praised him. Nobody said how amazing the show had been. In fact, they didn't give him any reaction at all. That's when Prince Edward completely lost his cool. He sarcastically threw out, "Thanks for your enthusiasm," before storming out of the tent. Yep, the prince was not having it. This is the moment that everyone remembers from the entire event. Not the show itself, but his meltdown with the press. So, what went wrong? Why did this event, which was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted royal spectacle, become a total disaster? According to TV host Vanessa Feltz, who was there as well, the show wasn't the grand spectacle Prince Edward hoped for. In fact, Vanessa described it as an embarrassing disaster in the history of the royal family. Can you imagine? Royals dressed in ridiculous costumes, participating in absurd games, while the audience, and even the press, weren't impressed at all. It was a perfect storm of awkwardness. Throw in some heat, hungry journalists, and an underwhelmed crowd, and you've got the recipe for a total flop. And of course, the cherry on top was Prince Edward's temper tantrum. He clearly expected the press to tell him how fabulous everything had been, but when that didn't happen, he exploded. But here's the twist. Despite this embarrassing moment, Prince Edward and his wife, the Duchess of Edinburgh, have since become two of the most well-liked members of the royal family. They've worked hard to gain public favor, raising two children, Lady Louise Windsor and James, Earl of Wessex. So, as you can see, even royals have their bad days. And sometimes those moments of failure are what shape their future success. But what do you think about this royal mishap? How would you have reacted in Prince Edward's shoes? Let me know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.